Fantasy Hockey Pool Update, 8 moves you need to make in Week 18. Side note, for those of you new to the channel, Fantasy Hockey Pool Update is a weekly segment I do based on columns I find in the Score, TSN, Sportsnet, ESPN, Fox, etc., etc. I take their tips and insights, I find the best ones, and I throw them up on the board, and we talk about them. I also wanted to mention how I'll be resubscribing to the Hockey News very shortly. And I'm thinking about taking their gold package. And in that package, they also give away a couple of extra electronic yearly subscriptions as well. And I was thinking I might have a contest on the channel, and I wanted to gauge the interest in it. Perhaps I might give one away to an existing subscriber and one away to a new subscriber. Let me know if this interests you at all. Give me a yay or nay down in the comment section. Not selection. Moving on. Starting off with number 1. Every NHL team plays at least 3 times this week. But the Detroit Red Wings, New Jersey Devils, Pittsburgh Penguins, Philadelphia Flyers, Washington Capitals, St. Louis Blues, and Vancouver Canucks play 4 times. Number 2. Pick up Chicago center Dylan Strome, who's only 23% owned. Why am I freaking out? Because he has 30 points in 32 games. With Chicago, he's playing on a second line with Alex DeBrincat, his old OHL buddy, and they're blossoming. Strome has 14 points in his last 7 games alone. In bright contrast to when he was playing with Arizona this season, he had 6 points in 20 games on the 4th line. Number 3, the way the Colorado Avalanche is trending, gauge the market on McKinnon, Rantanen, and Landeskog. I know I'm not nuts. No, I'm not nuts. But with fantasy playoffs coming on corner, you don't want to own slumping players. Number 4, take advantage of Ottawa goalie Anders Nielsen. He's on a hot streak right now. He's only 10% owned. He's 6-2-0 in his last 8 games played. Now, Ottawa has no first-round pick, as everyone knows, so there's no incentive to suck their way to the bottom of the league. So ride his hot streak as long as you can. Number 5, pull the plug on St. Louis goalie Jake Allen. I pulled it when the season started. That's just me, but Jordan Binnington, 25-year-old Jordan Binnington, has won the starting job for the Blues. He's 9-1-1. He's got a 1.72 goals against average and a .931 save percentage with 2 shutouts. My brother Frank is laughing back in Toronto right now because he picked him up after 1 game. Number 6, buy low on Winnipeg winger Patrick Laine. Now with 2 goals in his last 24 games, despite generating as many scoring chances and high danger scoring chances as he did last year in his 44 goal campaign. Now there's a lot of cap space in Winnipeg for this season, so GM Kevin Cheveldayoff might be looking for a high talented winger like slash centerman like Duchesne or Stone or Panarin, etc., with hopes that one of them could do something to Laine, can benefit Laine like Stastny did last season. Moving on, number 7. Add Los Angeles right winger Tyler Toffoli, who's only 25-ish% owned right now. He had a low shooting percentage all season long, but now he's got 6 goals and 4 apples in his last 9 games. So he could possibly get more ice time if Los Angeles decides to trade some of their veteran forwards. Last but not least, number 8, with potential deal looming on Ottawa Senators winger slash centerman Ryan Dzingel, which he'll be a UFA at the end of this year, and he's only making $1.8 million this year. He could be a very cheap rental for someone. you'd want to sell him ASAP because right now he's playing on Ottawa's top line with Duchesne and Bobby Ryan. But obviously on a contender, he'll be playing more of a depth role. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, if you happen to have any Hockey Geek friends, please don't feel shy about sharing. Thanks again, and good luck out there.